First, it was Heartland Park. Now the city of Wichita's marijuana ordinance. Voter-led initiatives in Kansas just keep coming up short of success, but it's not for lack of support. We've got your back now at 10 as KSNT News' Kaitlin joins us in the studio to explain how tiny technicalities continue holding voters back.
Jared, the First Amendment guarantees all citizens the right to petition, but here in Kansas, some voters are frustrated. Their efforts to do just that and create change have been hampered by a bunch of bureaucratic yellow tape.
Kansas Petition Initiative laws are pretty restrictive.
Chris Emming knows from experience. Passing a ballot initiative isn't as simple as creating a petition, getting signatures, and putting it to a vote.
Overcoming all the legal obstacles, interpretations is even more difficult.
These are the statutes that dictate how any voter-led initiative has to be submitted. Complicated legal jargon the average Kansas citizen probably isn't going to understand. That means almost anyone who wants to put something on the ballot will need the help of a lawyer.
And not knowing that going in, you risk being disappointed in the end that things don't work out because of a technicality.
But even with a lawyer's help, you aren't guaranteed success.
We're not experts. We did the best we could to run a ballot-led initiative.
That's exactly why petitioners for the decriminalization of marijuana were frustrated at a Supreme Court hearing in September.
And, quite honestly, when you go to the city or to the county and you ask their legal staff for assistance, they flat tell you, we're not here to work for you, we're here to work for the city.
So I went to the Shawnee County Election Office to find out why the process is so complicated and why no one there can be of more help.
We are not attorneys, so we don't give legal advice.
They're just responsible for handling the paperwork, not interpreting the state's laws.
We want to make it so that folks can bring their own initiatives. But at the same time, if you're going to get into the business of drafting ordinances, then you're going to have to make sure that you dot those I's and cross those T's.
But this still begs the question, are current laws too complicated and restrictive for the average citizen? It's a question for state lawmakers, but don't anticipate changes to the state law anytime soon. In the studio, Kaitlin, KSNT News.
Thank you, Kaitlin. Right now, there aren't any bills in the Kansas legislature that would modify the ballot initiative process and simplify it. But lawmakers still have several weeks before the filing deadline.